I am here today because this is personal for me. Computer science and computational thinking are not my original background. And when at the age of 40, I was asked as a liberal arts major, director of curriculum at the state, to become involved in writing the K-12 computer science framework, I thought they'd called the wrong person. I didn't see myself at all in the industry, in the group of people that had been collected to talk with me about this, and wondered why. And then my perspective changed. I was thrilled to find out that they were bringing people together for the sole purpose of making sure everyone's voices were in the room and everyone's perspectives from multiple educational backgrounds were represented in the writing of a framework to truly bring everyone into computer science and computational thinking. And that sparked my passion for computer science and computational thinking. We must focus on helping everyone see that they have a place as the creators of technology in this world, not just as consumers and passive purchasers of this technology. And so that is why, and we can go to the first slide, sorry. Everything centers around one fundamental belief and making sure that we truly have this core belief at heart when looking at computer science in the workforce and also in education, that every student in every school deserves the opportunity for this as their right, to experience the education on computational thinking and computer science. And that begins by bringing together stakeholders to build connections and pathways, to provide the tools and skills to make computer science fundamental in Maryland and truly across our country. But I am proud, as you can tell, because I always wear my Maryland flag, my black-eyed Susans, because Maryland is really paving the way in the work that we are doing to make sure that this is a fundamental effort for every student in our school systems. And that will bring it to our workplace. And it was exciting for me to see the seeds that were at our tables today, because I liken computer science to the flowers blooming, and especially in Maryland when we look around our highways and see all of the different flowers blooming, the wildflowers that we have, and really think about how this is about bringing together all of our partnerships, policies, funding, and education to bring a beautiful garden to the state of Maryland and to our work. And if you look, you can't take the teacher out of the classroom, so there are a lot of handouts and takeaways on the back table for you. One of them is from House Bill 281, which we are thrilled. Mike DiGiacomo was there to celebrate when Governor Hogan signed this so that we now have $7 million in funding in the state of Maryland to say that we do believe that computer science belongs in every school, and we're putting the financial backing there to make sure that happens. And also, Governor Hogan has asked us to work through the Access Initiative to make sure not only is it available, but that there is a focus on it being for all, and a particular focus on women in coding and computational thinking and computer science. And that is part of why I appreciate being here to share my passion for that, because he sees the need for that to happen and to bring it to every district and every classroom. I work in Baltimore County schools as well, and I am honored and thrilled to be able to work with a system that focuses on equity and the whole child and sees that computer science is an integral part of that. And one of my colleagues, Doug Handy, is in the front row cheering me on today, and I am honored to work with him because his belief is epitomized with one of my favorite quotes from JFK: "If not you, who? If not now, when?" And he sees that as his mission, I believe, and what I've seen from his work, to bring the computer science pathways and all CDE pathways to reflect the growing and changing needs of our student base, so that if a student can see themselves in that career, we have a way to get them there. And that has made a profound difference in our students' and our teachers' attitudes about what education and lifelong learning means. Another reason why I'm here is because my passion for computer science, and you can shift to the next slide, has translated into some of my volunteer activities through the nonprofit Codeorg. And you'll see stickers back there, as well as some workforce magazines that Code has helped create, because one of the things that makes me so passionate is they were the ones who brought me to the framework writing with that belief in equity and diversity. And so the next few slides have 5 different things that they have done to make their curriculum what it takes to get this in every school, in every district across the state, and really the nation and the world. So on the next slide, and I'll go quickly to make sure we have all these in, the first is to be able to build an accessible platform, making sure that no matter how old you are, and I'm a testament to that, you can get on a platform and actually try out coding, whether it's from Hour of Code to some deeper computational thinking and creating apps. And that is a testament to the number of people they have reached. In Maryland, we are honored to be able to, through the regional partnership that I am the program manager for, we now have 17 of our 24 districts participating in the free professional learning that we offer every summer and on Saturdays for teachers so that they can have access to learning no matter what background they're from. Some of our best teachers come from arts, from health and PE, other content areas that you never would have thought would have been involved in this work before, and they've been able to have the education they want to take that forward. So we've reached over, and you can click through, sorry, all of the different subgroups. It's great to see that we're really hitting even, and that's what we're looking for, is equal representation, so there isn't a difference, that all truly means all. So second is creating a curriculum that any teacher can teach. It's free, it's online, you can walk through it, you can experiment with it, and you can teach alongside your students. And that's one of the things that has made it so accessible is, especially at the high school level, it's something that students can work through as well. If you can flip to the next one. The third one is preparing, like I said, teachers with no computer science background to teach. And those are some of our Maryland teachers in the picture. Number 4, and we've done a fantastic job of this in Maryland, creating the district, state, and federal policies to accompany what we want to see in the classrooms. And number 5, breaking the stereotypes. And if you click on this, it's got lots of different, we try to get a lot of celebrities, a lot of people from different walks of life, from some different professions, so that you can really see that it's not about your background, it's about your hopes and dreams and where you want them to take you. And so if you click to the next slide, what we see is that we are the foundation of getting this to be fundamental in computer science across the state of Maryland. And so it begins with having access in the classrooms, having the knowledge and the opportunity, and then taking it through our university partners to create that digital workforce. And I'll conclude with the last slide to show you that really that's why, to me, the way that we solve this equation is that if we have more women in computer science courses, more teachers showing students what this looks like, then we will have more women in the computer science workforce. And this means that truly, when you think about it, the answer's in the room. When you hear everyone around me who's been talking about their skill set, their background, their passion, we have all the answers right here. Our collective brilliance is all we need to write the next chapter for Maryland for computer science to be computer science for all. Thank you.